Konnichiwa and welcome back to Chrono Reviews. It's time for yet another dinosaur review, and this time it's nothing less than Dracorex. And this is my very first, together with Delta, attack packs from the Dino Rivals line. I have a lot of the other attack packs, of course, but Delta and the Dracorex are my two first ones. And apparently I'm not reviewing Delta, I'm just mentioning it here, because Delta is a repaint of blue, and I'm not reviewing every repaint. I have something, however. I do have something planned for Delta that will come up later, and it is regarding the whole Raptor squad as a whole. But the Dracorex, I really wanted this one because it's another ram head and it's a very interesting one. I always loved the colors and the sculpture that Mattel did for this one, so I just had to get it. And the package of this is very attractive, just like I said about the other attack packs I got, the other Dino Rivals that I got. I really like how you really see it glows up, it's more red and orange, it's really striking on the shelves compared to the old designs. A little bit metallic grey with the lava in the background. Sure, it's very nice, it's a good theme for Fallen Kingdom, but it's not as striking as the old Kenner packages from Jurassic Park was, with the red sky and the silhouette of the trees and stuff. But this one, just add some silhouette of trees below the T-Rex in the background and it would be even more striking. But I like it. It does look nice. And as I said, there's the nice T-Rex logo in the background. And there's also Jurassic World logo there. T-Rex and Triceratops, there's Dino Rivals, Dracorex, and some description there, and there's Owen as well. I don't know why Owen need to be on every package, but anyway, it's a very attractive package. And then on the back side, it's not that much, it just explains that you can use the Jurassic Facts app, and it says Dracorex and some information. It says attack pack up there. It does not say attack pack over here as it does on the old ones. Alright, here is the Dracorex out of the cage, package. So let's dig right into it and start with the stat card, which comes with the Dino Rivals. So it have a strength of 4 and a speed of 6 and a intelligence of 3 and a attack damage, I suppose it is, of 3. So it's not a very strong dinosaur. It's pretty quick, but not very strong. And there's some nice little artwork over there with some red background with silhouette of plants. And then let's go right into the Jurassic Facts app. There we go. And what can I say about this dinosaur? I think this one is really beautiful. I mean, it's like the other attack packs. It's not an overflow of different colors. And first off, I wish that those stripes were continuing all the way up here, but it don't, but it still works. And it have those nice dark brown stripes. It have a nicely toned orange and yellow, the type of color I'd imagine a Dracorex to have. I guess they based it on a Stygimoloch by having a related color scheme, because I will get into that a little bit later when doing the size comparisons about the relation the species have to each other. And the eyes are nicely painted. Mine does not have any paint bleed on the eyes, and there are nice dark brown stripes over the eyes as well. The beak could have been another color, but I can live with that. Or those horns here could have been the same color as those. But otherwise, I think it's a pretty neat paint job. It's very clean, so there's not much to complain about. And the tail is articulated, you can swivel it. And the legs are articulated with cut joints, and so are the arms. The arms could have been in the orange color, or at least they could have toned a little bit on top of the arm, on the shoulder like they did here, to make it blend in a little bit better. So that's a little bit of nitpicking there. And you can also raise and sink down the neck, and the head is on a ball joint. So you can have it go down into a ramming pose, and you can have it look up, look to the sides. So I liked what they did with the head articulation. So I really like this. It's a nice figure. So let's dig into the size comparisons. And start off with the Stygimoloch. And here's where the fun part is. Stiggy is shorter. I think they have a very similar, or if not identical, body mass when it comes to size. Stiggy have a little bit bigger head, but Stiggy have a little bit more synced down pose with the legs. I'm not sure if Dracorex is taller for real, or is it if it's just the pose making Stiggy looking a lot shorter. And Stiggy do not have the new neck articulation, so but you can still do a ramming posture. You can make Dracorex go down like this though. But the Dracorex is supposed to be smaller than Stygimolochs. That's for sure. So let's put Stiggy here. And taking their bigger cousin, the Pachycephalosaurus, which is of course bigger, which is good. So, what I have to say about this, if you're a dinosaur fan, and you pretty much should be aware that research I don't know if they have proven it 100%, but research suggests that those three are actually the same species. That the look of the dinosaur change as they grow. So it will get from this into this with a little bit more of a dome, and then it will lose the spikes and have a bigger dome. So, because they haven't found any adults of those two, and they haven't found any juveniles of this one. And the Dracorex should be smaller than the Stygimoloch, and not the same size. But that, since it's an attack pack, I can live with it because they are basically all the same size. Let's put that and compare. So I'm skipping blue this time. I'm going straight into Delta, since I mentioned her at the beginning of the review. So it's pretty much the same sizing overall as a raptor, a little bit more bulky on the body. And then let's compare to Owen. So pretty much it's too big for Dracorex, but it works for a toy. And as per my classic tradition here is Kenner Alan Grant. And I actually think that it's even too big for Kenner, considering Dracorexes are pretty small, but it's better compared to Grant from Kenner. But I guess this is more like the Stygimoloch size. But sizing aside, I think this is a gorgeous sculpture and a gorgeous toy. It's very basic, just like any attack pack, but it does have a nice appeal to it. And I really like that. And I think Dracorex was featured in the Lockwood Manor in one of the cabinets. I think I'm correct, but I can't promise, but I actually think I'm correct. I should have researched this before doing the review, but never mind. So it might be a screened dinosaur, and so I can't give any comment on the color scheme compared to the one in Lockwood Manor, if there was one. But I recall there was one. Or if I'm just confused now, I'm not sure. Anyway, it's a really nice toy, and I do enjoy it. So I hope you enjoyed the review. So until next time, take care and sayonara.